tout est calme, les larmes d'hier sèchent déjà, ça devrait aller, mais ça ne va pas. Sans joie, sans surprise, plus jamais de cris, et la vie qui me traite en copain, c'est presque parfait. Mais loin d'être bien, et j'ai comme une envie d'aimer encore, comme une envie de réchauffer mon cœur. Tant pis si je dois me brûler les doigts, je n'aurai pas peur d'en pleurer deux fois. Et j'ai comme une immense envie d'aimer encore. Fin décembre, quand il m'a quitté, j'ai traversé un coin de désert, puis je t'ai trouvé.
He said basically he's a little bit weak, but he's a great big jumping horse that's a 4-year-old. I mean, he's a chaser one day. I'd have to be very, very happy with that. I mean,
He said he just probably wants to flash track next time.
Yeah.
Just because it just took his action.
And the hurdles are too small for him, but I mean, he'll have to just handle them for a while, you know. No, I'm really, there's real promise there.
Yeah.
It's a real class promise.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah. Once he's got stronger, he's still. I mean, even when you see him from behind
He's
there.
blowing harder than the horse in the first.
Yeah.
Because he
But
doesn't
then
know.
he's a year younger, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, but he's. I mean, for a 4-year-old with that frame, I'm really happy. I mean, I just, you know, that's a couple of runs and that'll be a nice horse.
Dundee never did better that 5th place in hurdle races, but then he was born to chase.
CW9's the price of Dundee Air. It is 10 to 1 recording, so satisfied. Left back 10, Princeton lead 12, 20 to 1 books to similar, and 40 to 1 about Margaret's Rose. Runners now arriving at the start. He's had a look at down day. 2 minutes on the ball and now on the floor, but he's on his feet now. So in towards the turn into the straights, and it's Fergie the Legend and Booster Similar. So satisfied to the outside, Margaret's Rose in the grey and red diamonds to the inner, followed by Graystown and CW, the blue jacket noseband. Prince Dundee is best of the rest as they work their way to the first in the straight. Left back, McGinty's Dream. There towards the back end of the field. Graystown awkward there in mid-division. Finnehy Air still at the back. This is the ditch, the second of the fence in the straight. Booster Silver's big white face for left back. A faller, and Finnehy Air very nearly going at the back there. The left back was the one who crashed out over that plain fence, and Finnehy Air right at the back end of the field. It was a good recovery from Derek Fox. We lost his irons on Finnehy Air. Heading now towards the final fence on this circuit, and it was Fergie the Legend up along the inside of Booster Sybil and So Satisfied, and then comes Graystown, who's joining in with CW out wide, and McGinty's Dreams, what the red jacket, just taking closer in order. Prince Dundee, Margaret's Rose has lost ground and is only in front of Finnehy Air as they set out for their final circuit. So they're heading now to fence 11 of the 19, and it's Fergie the Legend and Brian Hughes leading them towards the far side of the track. So Saturday host to Sibler has been prominent throughout. Gracestown has made a few mistakes, but is now handy. CW not too far off them, so too McGinty's Dream. And then in maroon and light blue colours is Prince Dundee going into the far side. Finny here, Margaret's Rose are the last two. Margaret's Rose pushed along to keep up. So 7-9 furlongs to go. And it's Fergie the Legend goes to Sibler and So Satisfied going towards this next fence. Over they go, So Satisfied coming out on top as they move away from that one. Prince Dundee made a mistake. Poor jump there from Margaret's Rose right at the back. Looks as though that one's about to pull up. Running towards the second fence on the far side. So Satisfied moving on now. So Satisfied from Boost to Sibler. Greystown to the wide outside. Fergie the Legend still there with the yellow jacket in the inner. And then comes CW, McGinty's Dream, Prince Dundee, and a few legs to finish here. The only other one going now towards the ditch. So Satisfied. Ulrich, small error there from the old boy, and that is CW running towards the plain fence. So Satisfied with Greystown on the case. So Satisfied by a couple of lengths there to Greystown, who landed in second. Goes to Sibler, McGinty's Dream, CW. All handy. Prince Dundee in the maroon and light blue jacket just in behind them. Going to the final fence on the far side. That was a good jump there from So Satisfied. Poor jump from Prince. So leading the back straight. So Satisfied in front. Leads now by a good 3 lengths. McGinty's Dream, the Hexham scorer, moves into second place. Greystown third. CW is behind these. Then moves to Sibler, Prince Dundee. Fergie the Legend backpedals. And Finny here is a long way behind. It looks like that one's about to pull up. So coming towards 4 out. And it's So Satisfied and Ross Chapman approaching 4 from the finish. McGinty's Dream closing in. Here comes CW. Greystown has lost a few spots. Going out towards the ditch, 3 out. So Satisfied jumped in well. McGinty's Dream and CW giving chase. Then Greystown, Prince Dundee looks to Sibler's weekend. That was the second last. And the leader So Satisfied was low but fast. It's So Satisfied by about 3 lengths. McGinty's Dream closing in now on So Satisfied. Beginning to paddle. This is the final. Jump to the front. Moves on by a few lengths. So Satisfied second. They're clear to CW and go towards the finish. It is McGinty's Dream who will win again. McGinty's Dream wins going away. So Satisfied in second place. The old boy CW third. And then moves to Sibler in fourth.
It's one of them. You could, whatever race comes up for him, like you could run him in like you could run him anywhere. Like he jumps well enough that you could run him anywhere, and his wind hasn't caught him today either.
Good.
Just I mean, a longer trip he's been able to just get into his rhythm. He's not been forced to go too fast from the word go.
He
did. He got
trying to get away from being fifth.
He's consistent.
He's always got to be fifth.
He's consistent, but no, like I'm really happy.
Oh no, we were pleased.
He's
A couple of jumps slowed him down. That he didn't quite get. You were like, oh, that was a good jump. Oh, that was.
He's a big horse with bundles of scope. And like sometimes if he's into the bottom of them, he finds it a bit of an effort to get in and out.
And did he not peck at one point?
He did a wee bit, just that was loose ground there. That was
but
nice
that slowed him down again.
Yeah, but I mean, if there was a race back here,
oh, I'm pleased.
Castle,
I'm pleased that he managed the trip.
He is. He's a lovely rider. He'd definitely hopefully be winning against you. Thank you very much. Anyways, thanks. You could run him anywhere. I mean, probably someone like Heck. I think if you're like Heck, some like just the Tampa race from there would suit him. But I mean, he's.
Amore, non ho più pensato a te. Ho aperto gli occhi per guardare intorno a me. Girava il mondo come sempre. Gira, il mondo gira, nello spazio senza fine, con gli amori appena nati, con gli amori già finiti.
No, it was good. Nice to see him run well after a long time off from that as well. So.
Absolutely.
Hello, how are you?
How's your poor face?
Oh, I'm alright.
When did
see the other guy.
Still got your good yet.
Yeah.
How did you do your face with everybody else?
I fell.
You fell.
Well, a horse fell. It's
Yeah.
squashed. But yeah, out the gate today. Skew says he's not bothered if he's not in front. He just wants him out the gate and jump the first. And the ground's a wee bit livelier today. It's a wee bit quicker ground today. So.
But safe enough.
Oh, safe enough. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's been running on heavy ground the last few times. So it might help his wind a lot today as well. I think.
And let's hope he jumps fluently.
Fluently, aye.
You know, if he can.
He jumps brilliant, but he's always got one. He jumped 2 or 3 well, and then he just gets the boards of one, and he just loses a lot of ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
He loses his confidence probably.
Yeah, aye.
He's fancied again, I know.
Is that your man?
No, that's what I'm saying. It must be reached as 25 pounds each way or something.
Well, I hope today anyway.
Yes, right, off
Just a safe journey.
Non si è fermato mai un momento, la notte insegue sempre il giorno ed il giorno verrà.
They're off and racing for the Listener Smooth Radio Northeast handicap stadium. They race over 3 miles. 19 defense, votes for 7 defense on in an early lead here. On the backs off the opening obstacle, they've all landed safely. Now Prince Dundee moves on into the lead ahead of 7 balls of fire, with votes for 7 relegated to 3rd. Fence 2 is the first of the open ditches. Going votes for 7 was rather careful. The back off going to take it from Square Viviani, as they now galloping on towards the 3rd she's playing. Those to Sifler coming back for a little more. That in a dark green coloured jacket, racing together with Ashley's corner, adding the line is over to the inside. 8 coming up along here first time round. And all crossing that safely. And up ahead is now Ashley's corner, the white sleeves along the inside and both to Sifler. With Prince Dundee following as they have to take this one. Down between man, adding the line over towards the inside. And then Rachel McDonald on board the crossover winner. Wide beside at present with Ashley's corner. Prince Dundee in the closer 3rd. The double season connection to the Zimmer Russell and Jockey Blair Campbell. Back in 4th, down between man, and the hands of Guy Disney. Guy also opens down between man as they come to take this over the edge. They'll be halfway soon as they race on in. You're going to lose this time. Smooth Radio Northeast handicap chase. This is fence number 9 on its way. Both to Sibler, playing Sandy Forster along the inside of Prince Dundee. They were the first 2. And tap down the shoulder on landing there for Dan's Wee Man. Dan's Wee Man in the dark green coloured jacket. On they head now to the water jump in front of the enclosures. Both to Sibler, Prince Dundee, Ashley's corner. The air turns and 7 balls of fire. Having the line is over towards the inside. Then Casey Dan's Wee Man from Happy's Hill and attached Pilot. They've got 3 lengths away to find Square Viviani. Then comes the Arizona Man and 8 lengths back to Berkeley to the back off. Comes into the wing for the next playing test. Prince Dundee and Moses Sibler with a leading pair. Further back Square Viviani within a little bit close to it. They're now well past the halfway stage along the inside, the horse with the big white face. 7 balls of fire lined up prominently once again. With in 4th place now down to Wee Man. Then along the inside is Agadalai with Apache Pilot, and out a little bit wider of those is Hatton's Hill. Hatton's Hill already a 5 times course winner here at Hexham. Square Viviani is out a bit deeper on the course trying to make some ground. Arizona Man follows. The Happy's corner now being eased off right towards the rear of the field, drop right away. I don't think he's going to be going much further, and similar comments applying to Berkeley. So out they go towards the 14th of the 19 fences, and they're now inside their final mile or so. It is Prince Dundee and Boaster Sibler, who have always been up there, In the vanguard, they jump around about a length and a half clear. All of them in behind, working inside out. Haggard Delay, Apache Pilot, Dan's Wee Man. 7 balls of 5 in ridden along, and Square Viviani on the very wide outside as they come up and over another. In behind runners chases Hatton's Hill and then Arizona Band. So they're racing now towards the next jumping test, and it is a Princeton D. Princeton D, albeit narrowly, to most of similar. Apache Pilot often runs here, and then a little wider out of Square Viviani has made up plenty of ground in the dark blue and yellow colours, running quite steeply over that fence though. A reminder further back for Dan's Wee Man as they gallop now on this long run towards the final 3 fences. The next fence will be the last of the oval digits, and it is Square Viviani. Now taking a narrow lead from Princeton back up out of the dip. Most similar is in 5th, then 7 balls of 5 from Haggard Alive as they reach the 3rd next from home. Princeton about to stay there over towards the inside. That was completely outjumped by Square Viviani. And Happy Pilot is tugging on for pressure. Then in 4th, Dan's Manor. 2 out. It's the Square Viviani held a 2-length lead over Princeton. D is working hard. Back in 3rd, Apache Pilot. Guy Disney now flat to the boards on Dan's Manor in 4th place. Then a little break back to most similar as they head on up the hill back towards the home straight. It is the Nicky Hammond train, Square Viviani in the lead, in the hands of Alan Crawley, but Alan's now getting to work, and Prince Dundee is coming back for more, up towards the outside, only a half length away, and making the run towards the last. Prince Dundee is retaliating well and takes the lead once again from Square Viviani. Heading now to the final fence, Prince Dundee a good jump, and there goes Square Viviani. Square Viviani, a tire looking forward, didn't get the landing gear out. Most of Silver now running on again is in 2nd place. Back in 3rd is Apache Pilot, 150 yards left to go. It's Prince Dundee is going to provide Lucinda Russell and Blair Campbell with a double on the day, and Prince Dundee will gain his first career success. The most Silver in 2nd, back in 3rd Apache Pilot, and up to the line for 4th will be Dan's Window.
The winners. Get your stick.
I don't know if you're there.
Well done, Blair.
And coming back into the race.
Congratulations, thank you. Thank you. The better ground, I think, has helped a lot today. I think that's the main thing, because I mean, his jumping wasn't perfect. He missed a few. It's just sort of novice errors. Still missed a couple, I thought. The one at the bottom, the second last at the bottom of the hill, and the horse in front got away, but and he'd never have done that on heavy ground. Just his wind would have caught him, and that would knock the stuffing out of him a bit. But he was able to travel.
And I think he enjoyed being up at the front.
He did. The only thing, I think he found it easier to do that today because of the ground. Normally I'm always niggling and slapping. Definitely.
What was the ground then?
That's good ground.
Good, yeah.
It's good ground.
I don't think he enjoyed the heavy ground last year, do you?
No, I think that was... And I think he's came to himself. You know what I mean? Like, today just everything's worked out today. Like, I think physically and mentally and that, he's all came to himself today, and this track suits him perfectly. Left-handed, keep him left-handed. If there's races around here, I just keep him in these races around here. But
I think that's the way to run him now, though.
Definitely, yeah. He knows his job now, and his jumping will just sort of improve with every run, I'd say.
Do you think the cheek pieces helped?
Yeah, I did. Just even felt Canton to the start today. He's just walked on. Today's wind, I never had his wind. I think he was able to travel on that ground today. He's not slow, but he finds the heavy ground hard work where he's winning that. But his jumping will come.
So let's keep him as a summer horse.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can keep him round here.
Because the bloody owner moans all the time.
That was it.
No, I'm pleased.
Well done, Grandad. Delighted.
But
it's funny because are you watching me?
You think you're on a perfect stride and you're going, and he just puts in an action.
Yeah, that ditch is not good. It'll come.
Revocation. You have to keep that contact, and when he say go on, you almost suck him in. Come up.
No, it was brilliant. Great ride. It was brilliant.
Well done.
You're so spent coming right in that journey. It's only an empty glass, John. It's only an empty glass. You let me go collect it.
for the Cindy Russell and Blair Campbell. And the delighted winning owners are here. Grandad McNeil's here, along with Leslie and Rita Gillis, as well as Carol and Alan Lamb, winning owners of Prince Dundee.
Nice to see you.
Rita's here as well, Leslie there, along with Carol and Alan, Johnny McNeil, Grandad McNeil. Great to see you again, I'm delighted with that win this afternoon, the very famous colours. Very well done. Once again to the Cinder and to Blair, Prince Dundee. Wait in.
Each day I live, I want to be a day to give the best of me. I'm only one, but not alone. My thumb's grave is yet unknown. I broke my heart for every game to taste the sweet. I face the pain, I rise and fall, yet through it all, this much remains. When I'm more
Number 4, Ali Cool is a non-runner. So number 4,
Try and keep it the same as it is the last day. We're good.
A wee bit jumping.
Yeah, he's had a jump at home and that. It was just the two ditches that he missed the last day, really. But I scored him up over the ditches last week, and I was pleased with him. So I thought he was the guns a little bit quicker today.
I know. Yeah.
But what do you think?
What are we worried about?
No, I mean, just
are we
the
worried
ground is
about
quicker.
any of them?
No, not worried about any of them.
Excellent, well done.
Yeah,
Apart from your other one.
The other one's got lots of ability, but his mind is...
Yeah, did you not see the report on the race?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I mean, if he runs the same race as he did the last day, he'd be bang there.
Yeah,
Like.
I hope he enjoys it as much. He seemed to enjoy
He really,
it.
that's it, he did seem to enjoy it last time.
Goody. Right.
Okay, good. Thank you.
All the best there.
So they're leaving the paddock for the Smooth Radio, their number 1 handicap steeplechase. Long distance race here, Ali Cool number 4, the absentee. The first one out on the horse will be Charles in March, number 12.
Here in my hand, give me one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be. When all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with destiny.
So he makes the start, and they're off. The Smooth Radio, their number 1 handicap steeplechase. So they have about 19 fences across, and Prince Dundee was one of the first ones away as they head towards the first fence with Video Bago up along the outside. They clear fence number 1, all safely across in the back market is the gym, and there's a little bit of pace on going towards the open ditch. And it is Prince Dundee exits away Video Bago, and they're across the track. Flying Jack is just in behind the leaders. Up on the inside, so satisfied. Alpha de Mott is attracting the base setters, going on towards another plain fence with Critical Nomad out wide, and Apache Pilot is following, then Scorpo, and several lengths to the last trio. And Prince Dundee And the lead by 2, Flying Jack having moved through. This being second place with exit to where they come off that lane. They're being followed by So Satisfied in the Craven Catchy Pine Red Coast pieces next. Jumping this plane left, good jump there from Prince Dundee. Looking 3/4 way down the field, with a sluggish in their mountain. While Shane's are waving the Annie and the Jim with the last 3. Prince Dundee coming down towards the water jump, leading by the Prince Dundee going along merrily, Flying Jack exit to where, brings about 6 lengths to Apache Pilot on the inside of this Your Bago now being pushed along. Prince Dundee a flying leap there, and they're springing out again. Going on towards this ditch, no less of a lead pace here as Prince Dundee going towards this next plane fence with exit where Flying Jack, Apache Pilot all giving chase as they jump that one. And So Satisfied with Your Bago. Then Scorpo, Quizzical Nomad out of the watch, Shazar and the Jibs where Viviani has been pulled up. And Prince Dundee is really testing this field, really stretching the field as they take another plane one. That was fence number 13 of the 19. So going on up the hill, and it is Prince Dundee by 3 lengths, Jack third. Apache Pilot, So Satisfied, Alto Devon. Quizzical Nomad under pressure. Scorpo's made a mistake and is now being eased down. So it looks as though Scorpo is about to pull up. So Prince Dundee the leader, X2 second, Flying Jack third, Apache Pilot 4. Then So Satisfied, Alto Devon, Quizzical Nomad, Shazar stepping on the track, but Jim struggled. This Your Bago and Scorpo have been pulled up, going on towards another plane fence. So it's Prince Dundee by 3 lengths or so, exit to where the nearest steerer. Then Flying Jack and Apache Pilot is back in 4th. So Satisfied trying to get competitive. Out of the one pushed along, clear of Quizzical Nomad, Shazar and the Jim. So on this downhill run, 3 fences to jump. Prince Dundee in the leader, exit where Green Jack in second. Flying Jack moved along third, Apache Pilot next, and out to the strike. So Satisfied is following as they go down into the dip, and they are clear of Shazar, Quizzical Nomad and the Jim. Making the run towards this open ditch, 3 from home. Prince Dundee over it, exit to where Lancashire Flat is second place. Flying Jack in third, Apache Pilot in 4th, then out to the bottom, So Satisfied, second last fence. Prince Dundee over it, followed by exit to where. So it's Prince Dundee and exit to where. It's in the rush 1-2, but it's behind the Forest Farms Battalion. Shazar, towards the final fence. Prince Dundee the leader, exit to where second. Apache Pilot third. Flying Jack now over, then out to the bottom. It's Prince Dundee coming towards the final fence with several lanes failing to find exit to where. Dundee eased down off the road grid and over safely. All the way. It's Prince Dundee. And the Blair Campbell. Exit to where his faithful boy is staying on down the outside with half a mile to go. Apache Pilot is back in third. We know that one chasing with Prince Dundee. And Prince Dundee he makes all a 1-0 to Cinderella. Prince Dundee beats exit to where, and they are clear of Apache Pilot in third.
Give him time when he came to France, didn't he?
Dossing?
Back-to-back wins coming back into the wins enclosure. Prince Dundee and Blair Campbell.
He was quick away to start, winged the first, and then he just left on his own the whole time. And he just felt like he was carping the whole time. He never felt like he was comfortable on a top.
Did you were idling a bit in the running, were you? No?
Slightly, like, I mean, it's a shame because then there's other horses in the race. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. But maybe that's better because you'd have been away back.
I mean, you'd have left where I'm from.
Oh, well done.
He's just enjoying himself. He's improving and improving.
Yeah, isn't he? Isn't he? Oh, I know.
And liking more different ground. That's what we say. He says, what do I know? I thought he wanted soft ground.
Yeah. Well, I think he'll handle soft ground all right. But as you say, is wind again perfect?
Wind was grand. Just you hear it pulling up. It's the only time you hear it. Just
oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. I was delighted. Well, that was a really enjoyable ride.
Well done.
I know. He was. That was what one of his things. He just jumped all the way.
He looks a nice horse.
Nice ride. It's enjoyable to ride horses like that.
Yeah, no, it's great. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much as well.
Good ride. Well done.
To winning trainer Lucinda Russell, who had first and second in the race. Exit to Ware coming. Also the 27 so the Dillard to come up to speed already for Robert Whitelock, winning on herself, Prince Dundee.
Back in third is More Top Legend, and then follows Lo and Behold and Dolce Pan as they draw towards the final over ditch 3. First two of them, then back together across. Dutch Canyon has been there all the way. Prince Dundee won't go away on the outside, just half a length or so between the pair. They remain a long way ahead of everything else. More Top Legend is in third, and then follows Lo and Behold and Dolce Pan as they make the run towards the final fence here. Dutch Canyon giving it his all. Prince Dundee with a round about a length and a half to find on the outside. Dundee is in second place. There's a habit between them now. They're miles ahead of everything else. Dutch Canyon is in front here. He's switched inside and trying to deliver a run. But Dutch Canyon is pulling out all the stops at the moment and takes them inside the final 100 yards. And now it's 2 lengths lead over Prince Dundee, who can't get past. And he's an all-the-way winner for Dutch Canyon. Dutch Canyon wins another here in Heston. Second place is Prince Dundee. It's going to be lonely Holden.
Down a set of goggles next. Upsides him is Havana Jack, then Late Days away to the inside, and finally Packy's Dream as they come to jump fence number 9. Damien's Dilemma, touchdown just in front of Norton Fort Legend. Prince Dundee and Attention Please in third and fourth. Late Date is taking closer order as both Havana Jack and Arizona Bound lose their place and come under pressure. And for the first time in the race, Packy's Dream has moved off the back as Damien's Dilemma leads them past the judge with a circuit to cover. So on their way to fence number 10, it's Damien's Dilemma, Prince Dundee through on the inside of Norton Fort Legend. Attention Please remains handy, and Late Date up into 5th place now in front of Havana Jack, Packy's Dream, and Arizona Bound is labouring last of the 8th. Legend safely held in 4th, and then Arizona Bound. The others have all cried enough as they race up the hill towards the 17th and final fence. Damien's Dilemma and Sam Coulter have been in front virtually from the word go. Prince Dundee, the only conceivable danger, still has 3 lengths to find. Late Day will jump the final fence, a remote third, and then Norton Fort Legend. It's Damien's Dilemma holding Prince Dundee at bay into the final 75 yards.
Oscar Ceremony dived at it and got away by a length. In second, Prince Dundee is really trying to battle back. They go inside the final half furlong now. Driven out, Oscar Ceremony starts to pull on, opens up by 3 to 4 lengths, and Oscar Ceremony is going to land the spoils for Steph Canary and Henry Brook. Oscar Ceremony is going to underscore to Prince Dundee. Sky Hill has stayed on to grab third from multi-feed in fourth.
What's the score, Blair?
I pulled him up because I thought he went lame. Made a mistake at the second there. I just thought he went lame. He seems fine now, but better be safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's a sword, isn't it?
Sento sul viso il tuo respiro, cara come sei tu, dolce sempre di più, per quello che mi dai io ti ringrazierei, ma poi non so parlare. Più vicino il tuo profumo, stringiti forte a me, non chiederti perché, la sera scende già, la notte impazzirò, in fondo agli occhi tuoi brucio.
Come towards the final fence, and it's Prince Dundee in front at the last, staggers over it, gets away by about 12 to Blow by Blow. I Was the Future Once is over in third, but inside the final furlong they come, and up front Prince Dundee's being kept up to his work. Blow by Blow is closing in second, there's half a furlong to go. Prince Dundee in front by 8 to 10. Blow by Blow's trying to mow him down, but he's not going to get there in time. Prince Dundee being kept up to his work will win for Lucinda Russell and Stephen Mulqueen. Prince Dundee's won it to Blow by Blow in second. Looks like Nackadam's coming home in third, and a gallant effort from I Was the Future Once, who's going to finish back in fourth.
Can't seem to respond now. Prince Dundee kept going in third. Here's the final fence for Flying Verse. He's at it now, and he jumps it really well. Gets away by 4 lengths to the Yogi Bond. Then Prince Dundee still trying to stay on, but Flying Verse being punched out. Here goes inside the final half furlong with a lead of 8 to 10 lengths, and all the way up to the line. It's going to be win for Brian Hughes, who notches up win 63 for the season. Flying Verse goes on to score. Prince Dundee through to second. The Yogi Bond back in third. Here's that.
Farmer finding enough at the moment. Prince Dundee is snapping away all the way to the line. Lockwood Farmer is all out from Prince Dundee. It's another for Sue Smith. It's another for Thomas Wilmot. Lockwood Farmer failing to lead into second place. Prince Dundee with in behind and close for third. G started the outside of Exodella and a break back to Real Armani, who was the last to complete the distance of the
La bocca tua si accende un'altra volta. Un amore così grande.
Morning, here is Dundee just having his pre-race carrots. He feels amazing. I've just gone around the fields with him and he looks really, really good. He's just such a lovely horse. He actually went around the fields without conviction and we dominated her. We barged into her and I think he's in great form, so hopefully he runs a super race for us all at Ayr tomorrow.
Number 5 without conviction. Lucinda Russell's also got the top weight. Prince Dundee with Patrick Wadge claiming a handy 7 off a horse that's got a fair bit of winning form over fences.
Yeah, all of it at Hexham. 4 wins there, the most recent of those off a career high mark back in June. His 3 runs since then haven't been as good as we know he can produce. This trip and ground are both fine, and Patrick Wadge's claim will help. But he's yet to win away from Hexham and he's yet to show his best form in 4 runs here.
Horses then in the paddock ahead of this 3-mile handicap chase. And had this been Hexham instead of Ayr, you'd have fancied Prince Dundee even stronger, or more strongly, even although he's been eased a pound.
Yeah, you would, yeah. His Hexham form stacks up pretty well, but he's not been at his best in those last 3 runs returning from his summer break, and his form at Ayr does leave a fair bit to be desired. In those 4 runs, he's been beaten 31 lengths, 24 lengths, 19 lengths and 22 lengths. Hexham, yes, and no, I think.
Yeah, and just finally...
Could they please fix it? Anyway, they're being called in, and it looks a competitive race, doesn't it? 10 runners for the Book the Coral Scottish Grand National Handicap Chase. The flag is up. Being called in for the 4:30. 17 fences, just over 2 circuits of the track. And they're off. So here we go in our 4:30 race here at Ayr, not missing about 3 miles, 10 runners, and we've got about an 8-way tie for the lead as they come to what will be the last in 2 circuits time. Let's check them all over, and they're all over that. It's like a 5-furlong race. So here they come past the stands with 2 circuits to run. In the blue with the striped sleeves, Cuddly Dudley. In the blue and white hoops, So Ladylike first, Cuddly Dudley second. In third is Gentleman Demai in the cheek pieces, and fourth towards the outside is Prince Dundee. Settling down just behind these in the green and yellow, Alone No More. Then red and white is Mr. Bells on the inside. The yellow colours is Maid of Hooksty. Then the purple colours of Diamond Road on the inside. In the blue and white is Without Conviction. And the back marker is What's My Name. So that's the order as they swing into the back straight and head towards fence number 2. One more plain fence before the first of the ditches. And up front in the blue and white, it's So Ladylike. Sean Quinlan, who got his 500th career win earlier on. What a day he has had. He'll never, ever forget it. Right behind this one, in second place, is Cuddly Dudley. And then comes the pink colours of a Gentleman Demai. That's the 1, 2, 3. And up on the outside, just hidden from us at the moment, that is Prince Dundee. Here they go towards fence number 2. This is a plain fence, first on the far side. 4 horses virtually in line as they jump it. All safely over that. Now towards the next fence, number 3. Now this is the first of the ditches. Here they come into it now. Yeah, 1 or 2 had to stretch for it, but they all got over, which is the main thing. Now towards fence number 4. On the inside, we've got So Ladylike in the striped sleeves. We've got Cuddly Duddly, and up on the outside is Prince Dundee. That's the 1, 2, 3, just ahead of Gentleman Demai. That's in the pink colours, in the purple colours, Diamond Road towards the outside. Towards the inside, in the red colours, Mr. Bells, and the green and yellow crossbelts of Alone No More. That's the leading group as they jump the next. And all safely over that with What's My Name still the back marker and Without Conviction held up for hopefully a late run. Still 2 miles left to run in this, the Book the Coral Scottish Grand National Handicap Chase as they begin the sweep out of the back straight for the first time. And the striped sleeves of Cuddly Duddly, Patrick Cowley in front, just side in the blue and white hoops, So Ladylike, Sean Quinlan, and up on the outside, Prince Dundee and Patrick Wadge. That's the 3 at the head of affairs as they come and jump fence number 6 of the 17. This is the first one in the home straight. 3 virtually in the air together. Yep, all okay over that. Now towards fence number 7, which is the second of the ditches. On the right, as we look at So Ladylike in the blue and yellow striped sleeves, that's Cuddly Duddly. And towards the stand side, Prince Dundee. Tracking these in the cheap pieces, Gentleman Demai jumps this in 4th. In 5th in the red and white colours, Mr. Bells. Then tracking Mr. Bells on the inside. In the white sash, we have Without Conviction. On the outside, in the purple colours, Diamond Road as they jump the next up the home straight. Safely over that. Now coming to what will be the last next time round. It was fence number 1 first time. It's fence number 9 this time. And it'll be fence number 17 next time. Here they come and jump it. And all still standing. So 10 runners have a circuit to run. And up front, disputing the lead. On the inside, So Ladylike. Up on the outside, Cuddly Duddly. These 2 are stride for stride. Then Prince Dundee in 3rd. 4th in the pink colours, Gentleman Demai. And on the inside, in the red and white, that's Mr. Bells. Then the green and yellow crossbelts of Alone No More and Lucy Brown. Then the purple colours of Diamond Road. Behind Diamond Road, the yellow with the red braces of Maid of Hooksty. Then behind this one on the outside is What's My Name. And just the back marker is Without Conviction. All 10 runners still going well, as they should be. There's just over a mile left to run in the Book the Coral Scottish Grand National Handicap Chase. So into the back straight, Cuddly Duddly, just the leader from Prince Dundee up on the outside. They're stride for stride with So Ladylike on the inside. There's only half a length between the leading 3. Then the cheek pieces of Gentleman Demai. In 5th, in the red colours, is Mr. Bells. And 6 is Alone No More. Just creeping closer, being ridden along after this, is Diamond Road. Then comes Maid of Hooksty. Now, here they go towards the first, on the far side. This is fence number 10. All okay over that. 1 or 2 not foot perfect. Suddenly 1 or 2 being ridden along. But no doubt about the leader as they come to it now. It's So Ladylike, who does a lovely jump. Soars over the top. In 2nd place is Prince Dundee. 3rd in the cheek pieces, Gentleman Demai. Then behind this, we've almost got a line of 4. Mr. Bells is on the inside. Then in the yellow colours, Maid of Hooksty is beginning to stay on and goes well. Then Diamond Road. And towards the outside, What's My Name is beginning to creep closer. On the inside, we've got Without Conviction as they jump the next on the far side. Then the yellow crossbelts of Alone No More. So this is where it begins to get interesting, and Prince Dundee, Patrick Wadge, now goes on for Lucinda Russell. Lucinda's looking for a 3rd winner of the day. In 2nd place is So Ladylike. 3rd place in the yellow colours, Maid of Hooksty begins to stay on. On the wide outside, Gentleman Demai is also right there, the red and white of Mr. Bells. On the heels of the leaders, What's My Name, Conor O'Farrell creeping closer. Plenty of more chances, but the one they've got to catch is Prince Dundee, who kicks and goes for home. This is for our Prince Dundee. Meets it perfectly and lands running. He's 4 in front. Oh, down towards the rear is Diamond Road. So back with the leader. It is Prince Dundee, who's got a healthy advantage from Gentleman Demai in 2nd place. Creeping closer is What's My Name this side in 3rd. 4th on the far side in the red colours, Mr. Bells. 2 more fences left to jump. Prince Dundee. Can the horse keep going? 4 clear. Here they come towards 2 out. He's perfect clear over that. There's 4 in line for second place. Mr. Bell's in the red colours, in the pink colours. Gentleman Demai in the yellow colours. Maid of Hooksty is staying on. Prince Dundee is getting a bit tired, but soars over the last. Gentleman Demai sets off in pursuit, but Prince Dundee is coming away to win it. It's a treble for Lucinda Russell today. Prince Dundee wins it. In second place is Gentleman Demai. In third, Maid of Hooksty.
But yeah, nice to see these colours in the winners' enclosure once more, and it just makes a change to see them in a winners' enclosure other than Hexham.
We don't like these prizes going too far away from Scotland, Tom, and Lucinda Russell likewise. She's at a treble here at Ayr this afternoon. We keep hold of these Scottish pounds.
Been some day, hasn't it? Yeah, they've been absolutely flying in today. And well done to Patrick Wadge. There he is. Prince Dundee scores. And Patrick for the season, that's 12. He's had a good year.
It's hard work, so it's hard work. It's all the way up the hill. It's just it's hard work, yeah. So look, we'll line them up. If they go mad, we'll just follow them away and we'll just try and get a rhythm going. And who's going to do anything, you'll stay on at least. Next thing we can do, we're going to try and get a rhythm going. So it's a long way. He seemed well, yeah. He seemed well. He looked well yesterday. Yeah. He's doing very, very well. Things are going well, yeah. No, things are going very well, so yeah, cross our fingers we get another one.
Good luck.
They're betting 7-4, or 7 miles off Cocktail. It's 5-1, Captain Billings, and 5-1 is by the Vivek similar. They're betting 6-1, Prince Dundee, 15-2, both the Conqueror and Europe, Glittering Love, and it's 20-1, Donna's Delight. 7 runners for race 4, our off time is 3:50.
racing for the BK Racing Hexham Marathon Handicap Steeplechase, 4 miles in front of them, 25 fences to negotiate. Donna's Delight to the inside of Campbellin and Morozov Cocktail 3 deep. 4 deep is Event of Sivilla as they arrive at fence number 1. All safely over that one. Prince Dundee tucks in behind them with Conquered All of Europe, and the overall backmarker narrowly Glittering Love. So down the far side of the track they go for the first time, heading off towards another plain fence, which is fence number 2. The black and white striped jacket of Donna's Delight towards the inside of Campbellin in the royal blue and yellow at the second. Morozov Cocktail 3 deep in the green and red hoop jacket. And then Prince Dundee nestles in behind them, the maroon and pale blue, followed through out wide by Event of Sivilla in the pink and yellow, and then Glittering Love, the red with the yellow stars, and Conquered All of Europe in the black and orange at the back of the field. And Brian Hughes has settled that one about 7 off the leader, which is now Morozov Cocktail. They're right opposite the grandstands and going into the little dip down the far side of the track. Shortly they'll take rising ground to head off towards an open ditch, which is going to be fence number 3. Campbellin's come for a share of it now with Morozov Cocktail as they take the ditch. They both jumped well. Donna's Delight in behind them from Event of Sivilla just a little bit deeper, and then Prince Dundee. Glittering Love towards the back of the field with Conquered All of Europe as they arrive at fence 4, which is played, and Campbellin's gone and interfered with Donna's Delight and brought that one down. So Campbellin fell and brought down Donna's Delight at fence number 4. A field of 5 only remain as the runners take the hill to come back towards the home straight for the first time. Both horses are okay. Just looking to see if the jockeys are on their feet. Yeah, both jockeys are on their feet. Down towards the next fence they come then. It's going to be fence number 5. Morozov Cocktail over in front to Event of Sivilla, who took that in second. Prince Dundee now nestles in behind them in third. Then Glittering Love to the far side, and Conquered All of Europe at the back of the remaining 5 runners. They're closing in on the water jump, which is right in front of the grandstands, probably 5 lengths separating the runners here at the water now. And Prince Dundee jumped up nicely to take the lead off Morozov Cocktail. Behind those Event of Sivilla, then Glittering Love and Conquered All of Europe. They've got 2 full circuits left to go in this BK Racing Hexham Marathon Handicap, and Prince Dundee leads to the next plain fence. Jumping up nicely in second, Morozov Cocktail from Event of Sivilla. Little gap to Glittering Love, and then Conquered All of Europe. An open ditch next. Fence number 8 looms large for Morozov Cocktail and Prince Dundee. And Prince Dundee, a narrow leader, just gave it a bit of a tap though. Got away with it. On the inside, Morozov Cocktail jumped it slightly better. So heading off towards fence number 9 they go. Nothing to choose between Prince Dundee and Morozov Cocktail. A length and a half to Event of Sivilla racing third. Glittering Love continues in 4th place, and Conquered All of Europe at the back of the field. Here's the 9th. All getting over that one okay. Maybe Conquered All of Europe a little bit slow towards the back of the field. Just gets shaken up a little bit by the champion jockey Brian Hughes at the back as they reach the foot of the hill. Take the rising ground towards the far side of the track once again then. So they've got 5 fences awaiting them over there. Next up is fence number 10. And as they are about to run past the point of departure to complete a circuit, it's going to be Prince Dundee and Patrick Watch who lead them down the far side. Going to the fence at the top of the hill. Prince Dundee at it now. Jumps well, gets away by a couple to Morozov Cocktail, who took that in second for William Easterby. Deeper out Event of Sivilla and Jamie Hamilton, and Glittering Love and Sean Quinlan. And a reminder for Conquered All of Europe from Brian Hughes at the back of the field as they go to fence 11. Prince Dundee over in front. All taking the 11th nicely and heading down the hill on the far side of the track. Not going any great pace at all, as you'd expect here over this marathon trip. So closing in on the fence, which is the middle one in the backstretch. It's going to be fence number 12 on this circuit. Down towards it, Event of Sivilla has now come to join Prince Dundee at this fence. Jumps it well and just injects a little bit of pace, Jamie Hamilton. Opposite the grandstands they go then. We've had several leaders in this race. We've now got Event of Sivilla in front, and he's gone on by 2 lengths to Prince Dundee racing second. Morozov Cocktail close up third. Glittering Love is taking closer order, so too Conquered All of Europe. Right opposite the grandstands they go then, down into the dip on the far side of the track. And shortly they'll take the hill to head towards the open ditch once again. This is where we lost the 2 horses on the first circuit. Fence number 13 on this circuit, the Event of Sivilla. at the open ditch again. Jumped well, slight mistake, Morozov Cocktail this time. Pressing on towards another plain fence, fence number 14, Event of Sivler, jockey in the pink and yellow, horse in the black headgear at the 14th, jumps well to Morozov Cocktail, conquered all of Europe, a little bit laboured again towards the rear of the field. He's now detached himself by 6 lengths or so from the front 4. So on the rise they come back towards us again, still well over a circuit to travel, and about to head down the straight again towards fence number 15, which is a plain fence. Event of Sivler joined again by Morozov Cocktail to the inside. Prince Dundee continues to steer a little wider. Glittering Love is next in the field, and then Conquered All of Europe at the back of the 5 runners, just trying to inch a little bit closer again, but Brian Hughes is having to work quite hard to keep him in contention. They've all taken fence 15 okay. Of the 25 they'll jump in total. They're about to go towards the water jump once again. Fence number 16 upcoming for Event of Sivler and Jamie Hamilton at the 15th. Jumping well to Morozov Cocktail in second, and then Prince Dundee. Glittering Love still close up, and a widening gap to Conquered All of Europe at the back of the field. Past the winning post they go, a circuit left to travel. Next up is a plain one. It's fence number 17, Event of Sivler at the 17th. Nice leap by Morozov Cocktail this time, and it looks like Conquered All of Europe's had enough. He's pulled up at the back of the field. The field is reduced to 4 as they go towards the open ditch once again. Event of Sivler from Morozov Cocktail, Prince Dundee and Glittering Love. They've all negotiated the 18th well, and they're pressing on towards fence number 19, which is the last one down this section of the track before they head up the hill to the far side once again. So Morozov Cocktail, William Easterby narrowly to Event of Sivler near side, just inching back through to join Morozov Cocktail again. Prince Dundee just behind them, and on the inside Glittering Love is back in 4th. All over fence 19, Morozov Cocktail got a tap down the shoulder on landing, and once again Jamie Hamilton just injecting a bit of pace as they reach the foot of the hill. Heading to the far side of the track for the final time. There are 5 fences down there, just 1 in the home straight, so just 6 left to go. And as they head towards the fence at the top of the hill, fence number 20, Event of Sivler in front by 3 parts of a length. To Morozov Cocktail just bustled for a stride or 2 in second, Glittering Love behind those, and Prince Dundee out wide. Here's fence 20. And a mistake, Morozov Cocktail, who gave that a right thump. The jockey was down on the nose, but he's hooked him off the floor. Gives a reminder afterwards, William Easterby. They go towards the next. Fence number 21 is upcoming. Event of Sivler over in front, goes on by 2 lengths. Prince Dundee trying to stay with him. Between horses, Morozov Cocktail just been given a bit of time to recover from that mistake, and Glittering Love still there in the red and yellow, heading off towards the next. Fence number 22 will be upcoming as they race opposite the grandstands. Event of Sivler then still there to the inside. Morozov Cocktail's back for more. Prince Dundee out deep, and then Glittering Love. They've all stepped over that one okay. So now opposite the grandstands they go. A bit of a run before they leave the ground at the open ditch. Fence number 23 will be 3 fences from home. Event of Sivler by 2.5 to Morozov Cocktail and Glittering Love, who are anchored together behind, and then Prince Dundee now at the back of the remaining 4 runners as they go towards the foot of the hill. They're about to climb again towards the open ditch, and it's Event of Sivler trying to stretch them in front by a couple. Glittering Love has now moved through into second place at 3 out. Event of Sivler saw a stride, measured it well. In second, Glittering Love gives chase. Morozov Cocktail next, and then Prince Dundee racing towards the second last. Event of Sivler just slows into it a little bit, measured it okay though, got away by 2. Morozov Cocktail made a mistake behind, so did Prince Dundee, and it's Event of Sivler setting off up the hill towards home. A reminder in second for Glittering Love. They're trying to close again behind Prince Dundee and Morozov Cocktail, both trying to run on as they climb the hill. They've only got 1 fence to go in the BK Racing Hexham Marathon Handicap Chase. Event of Sivler with Glittering Love ranging up sides for Sean Quinlan. Prince Dundee 3 deep of them, tries to challenge. Morozov Cocktail back in 4th. Down towards the final fence they come, the 25th and final fence in this Marathon chase. Down towards it now, Glittering Love just put in a shorty, gives Prince Dundee a chance to the near side. Behind them, Event of Sivler. Prince Dundee driven out, Glittering Love to the far side, trying to stay with him. They come inside the final furlong, having a right set to here. Glittering Love on the far side of Prince Dundee, who won't go down without a scrap. 100 yards from home, far side Glittering Love, near side Prince Dundee. 4 miles on the bob, desperate. They've gone past together, Glittering Love and Prince Dundee. Event of Sivler behind with Morozov Cocktail.
BK Racing Hexham Marathon Handicap Steeplechase. Huge effort in second by Glittering Love. Likewise by Prince Event of Sivler in third. Here comes the winner, Prince of Dundee. Prince Dundee from Patrick Woods and Lucinda Russell, who of course has got a hoist in here running in the Cheltenham Gold Cup.
I took over the first few, and I just thought I would just fill the whole way. I knew the hill to come. I got close to the second last stop. Well, this is going to be him, he's empty. And then I got these win again. I was like, waited, got a lead for as long as I could. Won the last, and then he just didn't give up.
And the horse that was second was only carrying like intensity.
No, he was just brilliant.
Well done, Patrick.
A block of horse links to the top that every single winning owner gets, or every single trainer gets. This was the BK Racing Hexham Marathon. Thanks to BK Racing for the kind sponsorship. And it's Prince Dundee that wins for Patrick Wood, Lucinda Russell and
In amongst the bubbly yet again.
You're a very good boy, Dundee. What a horse. Just to let you see where Dundee lives now. So he is in this huge box. It's actually used to be a foaling box. It's in Vicky's yard, and it just means that he can walk around a little bit, but not too much. It's not quite as big as a pen, but it just means that he can move around a little bit rather than just standing still all the time. And his hock is still doing that rather odd thing of clicking. But Eugenio's back on Tuesday, and he can tell us what he wants to do with it. At the moment he says it's just a matter of rest. You can just see the thickness there. Oh boy.